Oh, you're streaming?
Yeah. So it's okay. I'm doing like all the nuisance stuff for now, like collecting expedition and doing daily and farming resin. For now at least. Then the Archon Quest, I think I won't spoil you lah. You can watch. I tell you when I'm doing the Spyro.
Sure.
Yes. But I still really don't know why my code won't show the picture. This is scam.
Weird.
Maybe it's the directory I put my folder in. It's not properly. Never put properly.
Still managed to get your folder what?
Yeah, I guess so. You're right.
It's just the problem that it's not showing it. There's a problem with that. That part I don't have no idea how
Maybe I
to
put
fix.
wrong format. I don't know.
But I
It's
double
just a
checked your
PNG
format.
or a JPEG.
Mine is a PNG. Everything's a PNG.
PNG. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I changed though. I want JPEG. I changed that to PNG lor.
I don't think that makes any difference. I think Chenhui's one was JPEG.
Oh. Okay.
You have to double check with her later. I don't know.
Yes. Now I have to speedrun all the daily comms.
I'm logging in later.
Yes.
Not now. Now I need to finish this like a little bit.
Sure. Just do your work, I guess.
Button warning. Button warning. ID location. Then your location is
But I think the picture not so important yet lah. I just need to make sure it can work. Like adding comments and then delete. I don't think I can delete comments. I think I can only delete comments from. Oh wait, I don't know. I'm not so sure.
that's a function. I think the function is very
I
pretty.
think it's there lah. I think it's there. Never mind. Yeah. I think the function should be there if it's copy and paste version from the original copy.
Yeah, I already literally just copy pasted the modals,
Lol. It's okay.
the
It
HTML.
works well.
Two errors.
Okay, let me check something. If they added 120 Hz support for 120 frames per second. Oh no, they still haven't added that to the freaking PC version. Scheme.
Manifest.
Oh.
It's added.
Yes. Oh, hello there. My god, my voice. Yeah, it's just speedrunning commissions for now.
Oh.
I know how laggy my stream is. Because for some reason my beats per second is very low.
Five people.
Is this an achievement? I don't remember doing this quest before. Oh, it's not. Okay. I hope they don't change the spiral beast and later can clear much easily.
Unleash.
Yesterday I didn't even clear it.
Oof, unlucky.
Want a
It's
taste of
okay,
my hammer?
clear the new one. Increasing the the check pillar one.
You wanna don't even know if I can do it.
Insolent. Shine down.
Heavy.
Obey.
Ouch.
Identify your location has already been declared.
Illusion shattered.
Ow.
Born to oblivion.
Window the open location.
Transcend all constraints.
Check my screen.
Barbados, guide us. Shine down. Do your master's bidding. Unleash.
Oh, that's so zoomed in. I was...
Kaya pala yung sa IKEA, no? Ikaw ba? IKEA. Yung sa IKEA, yung pinipan.
Oh, this one's the win one. Okay.
Yung ano.
Yeah, it's called buy. It is called buy. Double check. Movies.js. Yeah, buy is not there. Oh, I see. Buy is not supposed to be there. Buy. Open. Is my array correct? Restaurant array. Are you correct? Restaurant. Index dot location. Is that how I named it? My
Now you shall perish.
cell. Yes. Oh. Oh, I had to go take something.
Sure. Oh, that's hot.
Add Thank you for
Okay, telecom mission is complete. Oh, never mind, maxed already. Now it's time to do the Archon Quest. Okay. What is the closest one? Oh, it's here. My god. Why is the loading time getting slower as the game progresses? It's the long anticipated Archon Quest that I didn't do because of schoolwork. And I still have schoolwork, sad.
I have gathered everyone here today to make an important announcement. Perhaps some of you will have heard the news already. I am, in fact, planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber.
Rebuild the Jade Chamber? That's a huge project!
So the rumors are true. No wonder the price of building materials has gone up so much lately.
The Jade Chamber means a lot to Lady Ningguang. Getting involved in this would be a huge opportunity.
Lady Ningguang, is there any way we can be of service?
Patience. Since the news made it out a few days ago, I have already had many people contacting me to declare an interest in joining the project. Nevertheless, I do have a few matters I should like to entrust to you here today. The building site has been chosen, and most of the materials have been assembled. 3 key items are, however, still outstanding. They are as follows: Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils.
What? Okay.
Excuse my ignorance, Lady Ningguang. I'm familiar enough with Plostrite, but I've never even heard of those other 2.
Only sufficiently large pieces of Plostrite, or specifically Vermilionite, may earn themselves the Sunset moniker. This stone is what allows the Jade Chamber
I'm
to
back.
Wonder
Welcome
Cores,
back.
meanwhile, are the central components of the mechanical
I have to
structure
go
of
to
the Jade
Oh,
Chamber.
it's fine.
Adepti sigils serve as a means of integrating the mechanical devices with Adepti art. They are as indispensable as the mechanical core itself.
And then what
Although
else?
these 3 items are rare, I trust that with your connections and capabilities, procuring them will not be a question of if, but of when. I take the saying, time is money, more seriously than most. Efficiency is everything. I will pay a generous price for the materials that you find. And in addition, the first 3 people who collect all the materials will have the opportunity to ask me a question. You may ask me anything, and I will give you an honest answer. I trust that this means of compensation will be to everyone's satisfaction.
These things won't be easy to get hold of. But if it means a chance to get some inside information on Liyue Harbor's development plan for next year...
Then it's the deal of a lifetime. Information from Lady Ningguang is priceless. Whoever gets to it first takes the market.
Nice.
Haha, what a coincidence.
I have a feeling
I won't
that
divulge
the
too
first
much,
part of the
but I
Archon
heard
Quest
some
is
murmurings
being an
about some
errand boy.
Plostrite just the other day.
Oh, I haven't started it yet, so I
Yes.
have no idea.
It's okay.
No. We better
All I
move
know is
quickly,
that I
or
have
this
to look at
opportunity will be
Ningguang.
snatched away from us.
Yes. I know there's a lot of cool cutscenes.
Rebuilding the Jade Chamber.
Oh, well, it is Archon
It's a
Quest, so
huge deal.
Yes.
Let's get
it's
involved.
expected.
So you heard my announcement, did you? What do you think? Interested? Yes.
Location.
Providing the question pertains to something I am knowledgeable about.
Open location.
Really? Ooh, then Paima will ask you about how to run a business. Then we'll never be short of Mora ever again.
Of course. But how much information I share with you will depend on your performance. The construction of the Jade Chamber requires a great deal of space. The abandoned mine outside the Golden House has been selected as the building site. Once you have collected the materials, please take them there. I have other business to attend to now. Otherwise, I would gladly escort you to the site in person. When you do arrive, please seek out my secretary. Remember, this is a
I have
race
find
against
some
the
milk
clock.
tea.
A rare opportunity presents itself to you. Do not let
Okay.
somebody else snatch it from your grasp.
I assume nobody can ever find the Adepti Sigil other than Traveler.
Come on, we better get going. First, we gotta get out of Eugene Terrace. Huh? Look, it seems like
Sorry,
there's
what?
something kind of fishy going on over there.
Nice. It's fine. It's just
Ma'am,
something
you
about the
seem
Archon
like an
Quest.
eminent and distinguished young lady to me. I can see that you're
Oh, okay.
easily gonna win this procurement contest Lady Ningguang has set up. As it
Don't
happens,
spoil me,
we
please.
have some information about the materials that I really think might interest you. Come on, let's find
Yes.
somewhere a little more private. We can get down to brass tacks.
What time I didn't?
No, I don't need it.
Ah, don't be like that.
Is it this one? Oh, I did.
Come on, don't go! Why don't you just stand there?
Try not to
after
scream that
her?
loud, I guess.
Oh,
Let me soften
right,
it.
yeah.
Sorry.
Am I speaking? Lol. It's fine.
Oh my god, I'm so proud of myself.
Nice.
Did you hear that? They said they had some useful information. Information need right now. Let's follow them and see what we can find out.
Will embodied.
Yes, use Shenhe to catch up to Shenhe.
They're not here. Let's keep looking.
Bye bye.
Well, will you look at that, ma'am? Nowhere left to run. Don't worry, we're not bad guys. You give us some Mora, we give you a little info. Everybody's a winner.
Boss, I got a bad feeling about this. Look at her, the white hair, the energy she gives off. I'm telling you, there's something different about her.
So what? She's loaded. How are we ever going to repay those gambling debts if we just let money walk away from us, huh?
I've already told you. I don't need your information. If you still can't grasp that, I'm happy to repeat it in a way that won't be so easy to forget.
Come on, ma'am. You seem like an intelligent lady. I shouldn't have to spell this out to you. It's not about whether you need the info or not, okay? It's about you taking out your money and handing it over, and nobody—
I won't—
No more excuses!
My god, is this dude blind?
You have money.
Shenhe's so vision.
I
You
saw
can see the giant vision behind her hair. God damn it.
Yeah, I saw you. Strolling into Leo Lee Pavilion, ordering a table full of food, and only taking a few bites. Then Shinyu at kiosk, then Wanmin restaurant. Same story each time. You order all the signature dishes, take a few bites, then you're on your way again. How could you afford to be so wasteful if you weren't from a rich family? And since you're so rich, what's the loss to you in giving us a little spare change, huh?
Master warned me not to lay a hand on anyone in Liyue Harbor. But here we are. Perhaps... yes. Let's call it fate.
Boss, I'm telling you, something's not right.
What are you afraid of? We're just selling information. It's not illegal. If she lays a finger on us, all the better. We'll sue her for everything she's worth.
Oh, you again.
Millilith? What are the Millilith doing here? Did you do this? You ought to mind your own business. I swear!
Silence! How dare you threaten innocent civilians? You're coming with us.
No, don't be angry, sir. Please, let me explain.
Cannot set properties of null setting.
Shenhe,
Shenhe?
my name.
Oh, so your name's Shenhe. Paimon's name is... well, Paimon. And this is Paimon's travel buddy.
I've heard about you two before. Thank you for helping to defuse the situation. I could have dealt with it myself, though. I suspect smashing his head against the ground a handful of times is all it would have taken to get him to surrender.
Nah, that's overkill, mentioned her.
You can't do that. That's way too violent. This is Liyue Harbor. There are laws against that
Does she
kind of
have
stuff,
the
you know?
don't talk to me or I'll kill you
Huh?
personality?
I don't know, she's like... I don't know, she has some kind of like... murderous vibe or something like that.
Oh!
Like, because apparently the one of the adeptites give her some red color ropes to help her suppress that feeling. So if she doesn't have it, she'll just feel like killing people.
Oh.
I think something like that. That's a very, very poor, rough explanation.
It actually did help me to explain a little bit. That's why
No,
she has. That's why
apparently
maybe
not.
she was keeping that. Because I was like, oh, in the trailer she showed her wearing that red ribbon or something.
Yes.
A red rope.
Yes.
Really?
I was like, oh, that looks
So
kinky.
how
But
exactly have you...
That would be my stomach growling. I haven't eaten enough.
She's so honest. Wait, that's right. They said you went around all the restaurants ordering this and that and the other. but only took a small bite of each dish. Then of course you're still hungry. So, anything in particular you're hungry for?
Chingson, glaze lily, violet grass. These are my usuals. Medicinal herbs?
Kinda hard to explain. Anyway, Boo Boo Pharmacy's not far away. Let's take Shenhe there for a big medicinal meal. After all, you can't work on an empty stomach.
I guess she's like, oh, the adepti, oh, they eat.
You think Shenhe might be an adeptus? It seems like a...
Oops, I should let.
Are you here to buy some herbs? I do hope you brought your prescription.
Chingson, glaze lily, and violet grass, please. Half a pound of each.
What kind of prescription is this? Sounds more like a lunch order. Oh, here you go. That's everything we have in stock.
Thank you.
She's really eating them!
My hunger has now abated. Thank you. Rather awful. Though they were not completely devoid of sweet fragrance. After consuming a large quantity of them, bitterness is all that remains.
So, how can you chow down on these and barely touch the restaurant food? If Paimon had enough Mora, Paimon would go to the fanciest restaurant in town and order a whole table of food and eat it all in one go.
I want to eat so much.
Because I'm not sure whether I will remain here in the future. The food of the mortal realm is most delicious, but should I return to the mountains, yearning for the food here shall only pose an obstacle to my continued spiritual development. Sampling each dish in order to appreciate its taste is enough.
Return to the mountains. That proves it. Paimon knew she was an adeptus.
Enough about me. What are your plans from here?
Oh, right! Paimon almost forgot. We came out to take part in the Rebuild the Jade Chamber competition.
Is there really a competition?
And now we're probably super behind because we've been held up for so long.
I see. I heard something about the contest when I was passing by.
Yep! You get to ask Ningguang any question you want if you win! Were you interested in the contest too, Shenhe?
I came for the rebuilding of the Jade Chamber, but until this point I had no intention of joining a contest. However, you have shown me your kindness, and I would now like to lend you my assistance. Oh, don't worry. I ask for nothing in return.
Wow! You really don't have to. But having an adeptus help out will make things a whole lot easier, so...
Then let's not delay. I have a plan.
Great! Paimon bets this is gonna be the awesomest plan ever!
I am not sure whether, or to what extent, this plan can be classified as awesome. I do, however, believe it will be highly effective. We simply need to dispose of everyone who's currently ahead of us. Then, we alone shall become the victors.
Veto! That is not acceptable! Not by a long shot!
Really? But I hear that competition is in essence about conflict and one-upmanship.
Look, we want to win this competition fair and square, okay? Sunset Vermilionite, Wonder Cores, and Adepti Sigils. Let's start at the top of the list and work down. So, for Prostrite...
I was wondering who I could hear arguing over there. So, it's you.
Baizu.
Baiju?
Oh, you can see. Oh, you can see Baiju's vision now.
Lady
Pink color
Ningguang
vision.
wishes to purchase a large batch of wound dressing.
Green.
We're running low
Huh?
at the store,
I'm on
so
Twitch.
I came out to fetch the
Oh,
ingredients
yes, I'm stream on
personally.
Discord, so.
Huh?
How I don't think.
How come Lady Ningguang needs so much wound dressing all of a sudden?
I'm not too sure. I did hear she's looking to rebuild the Jade Chamber. Maybe for its first aid on site? I didn't ask, though. Far be it from me to pry into my customers' personal affairs. Oh, and she also borrowed Chi-Chi. Meaning Boo Boo Pharmacy is very short-handed right now. I don't suppose any of you are looking for part-time work by any chance?
No.
No, no. We've got other stuff to do. While you're here, though, you seem to know a lot. Have you ever heard of something called Sunset Vermilionite?
Ah, the variety of plostrite used in the Jade Chamber, yes? There is some mention of it in the Seven Mountain Treatises. When activated, Sunset Vermilionite rises up all the way into the clouds.
Into the clouds.
It's very rare indeed. As far as the records show, virtually all Sunset Vermilionite in existence has been mined and taken possession of. But the Feiyun Commerce Guild would know far more about this than I do.
Okay then, let's go ask at the Feiyun Commerce Guild. Thanks, Baiju.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you all. And if there's anything further you need from me, just come to the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Unleash!
Master Xingqiu, thank goodness you're finally back.
Oh, Xingqiu's involved in this too.
Oh? Why do I detect an urgency in your voice?
The guild has had a whole string of strange orders in recently. Everyone's been completely caught off guard. Your father gave me specific instructions to ask you to stay and help out if I happen to see you.
I see. Have someone sort the orders by type for now. I'll deal with them myself shortly.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you, Master. With you on the job, I can breathe a sigh of relief.
Hey, Xingqiu! Glad you're here. We want to ask you for some information.
Traveler, Paimon, please wait a moment. Shu, I need to entertain some guests. Please continue with your work for the time being, and we'll discuss the matter of the guild's orders in more detail later on.
Understood, Master Xingqiu. Then I will leave you in peace.
I wasn't counting on finding you here today. What's going on? And how, pray tell, may I be of service?
Xingqiu, have you ever heard of Sunset Vermilionite?
Oh, I see. So you've entered Lady Ningguang's contest as well.
As well? Do you mean...
The truth is, the Feiyun Commerce Guild is in possession of some Sunset Vermilionite, but only one piece. We are holding it on behalf of someone who has asked us to put it up for auction, and a lot of interested parties have already come to us inquiring about the price. At the end of the day, it all comes down to supply and demand. In this case, I'm guessing the final transaction price may be in excess of 500 million mora.
This is 500 million mora for them.
500 million?!
Honestly, I would recommend that you don't bother bidding on this one. The price is greatly inflated, and it's just not worth it.
But without any Sunset Vermilionite...
Don't panic. I don't suppose you ever heard of Sea Gazer?
Who?
Sea Gazer was once very close to Mountain Shaper, but if I am not mistaken, he has already passed away. Yes, precisely. I didn't know anyone else knew about him. According to records of drifting clouds, Sea Gazer once built an abode to store his rarest and most exquisite treasures, among which was some Sunset Vermilionite. After Sea Gazer passed, the abode was abandoned, and its location was lost to time. Luckily, I came into possession of a stack of folk history books just recently. They make some oblique references to this lost abode, and after cross-referencing them against each other, I'm now fairly certain that it is situated in the Lisha area.
That's great! But is it really okay for us to just go and take his treasure? Wouldn't it be a little, disrespectful? With him being an Adeptus?
You needn't worry. As far as I understand, Sea Gazer was very open-minded. Even while he was alive, he wouldn't have let something like this bother him. Open-minded? I have not heard of Sea Gazer being described in this way before. May I ask where you read that? Just a rumor I heard out in the mountains. All right then, let's go. There's something about this young lady that reminds me of a good friend of mine. Oh, I almost forgot. Adepti abodes tend to have very ingenious designs,
especially when it comes to their defense mechanisms. Plus, it's likely to be crawling with monsters after being abandoned for so long. So please, be very careful.
Okay, we will be. Thanks, Shincho.
Oh yes, we're gonna go to another domain. Let's go. Where's the shop? Oh, it's just down here. Wait, really? Is the cave with that one beast mage in there? Oh no, no, that's not the same. No, my wrong place.
Let's see. Shincho said it should be around here, but Paimon doesn't see anything.
This place was hidden using a special Adepti art. But now that I have removed it, we can inspect the area more closely.
Wow, that's amazing! Yep, let's take another look around. Hey, look! Is that a new Sealy over there?
Oh, I have to follow the CD. What the?
The Sealy got to here and then disappeared.
As per our contract.
This thing shall work.
What? Weren't we at a waterfall just now? How did we suddenly end up here? Oh, so many clouds. It feels like we're high up in the sky.
I believe this is the abode of that Adeptus. With any luck, the sunset vermilionite we're looking for should be in here.
Really? Let Paimon see. Huh? Isn't that the Sealy from before? Look, it's gone and snuck beneath the clouds. And now that Paimon takes a closer look, the rocks and trees here don't seem complete. Oh, could there be something below the clouds?
These are not real clouds. They are the product of an Adepti art used for spatial partitioning. If we want to go down, we must first destroy the mechanism that is maintaining the Adepti art.
All right, then let's do it.
I sense the presence of monsters in this place. I don't know where they are hiding, so we'd better be careful.
How do you get there? Okay, just walk like that. Oh, we can just walk in the air.
Take your true form! No touching!
Gonna be muted for a while.
Sure.
Okay.
Access denied. Next on the agenda.
Okay, let's go up here. Let's make our...
It appears that we've been taken for intruders. This time, why not allow me to take care of this?
Oh yeah.
Next on the agenda.
The core of the mechanism is exposed. Now's our chance.
Whoa! We're gonna fall! Is everyone okay? Look! Cecilia disappeared beneath the clouds again!
It looks like we need to go further down. But before that, let's destroy the guard mechanisms on this level first. Transfiguration! Wind, hear me! Do your master's bidding! In your dreams!
This is long overdue. Next on the... Your toast!
My will embodied!
We're gonna fall. This time, we're really gonna fall. Ah!
Oh, that's a very long fall.
So high. Luckily, there was a pool of water at the bottom. Otherwise, that could have ended very differently. Hey! That series on the move again. Let's catch up with it. Huh. Something looks different about this stone wall. Let's take a closer look.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh, I didn't know. Interesting. Okay. Let me go this way. Oh, we don't get primo gems for the common chest here. Sad. Which is shed.
Transfiguration!
Oh, I'm getting ping pong.
Barbados, guide us.
Go and fly!
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration!
Access denied.
Blaze over! Wind, hear me! Unleash!
Look, over there! Could that be the Sunset Vermilionite?
Manifest!
Wait, what? Is that a bug? Look at the shadows.
Unleash!
Interesting. Wait, oh, they are normal then.
What bug?
My shadow is so weird. Yeah, it's the what's it? The Shenhe when she dashes, like she has like a the ice like copy of her. But then right when you do it on like this kind of slope, or maybe I'm not sure if only this area lah, but the thing the ice shadow becomes so black and stays still like that.
Wow, I didn't notice that.
It's not a lot of people notice that. It's such a weird thing.
Well, it's only in that part.
Yeah.
Is this the Sunset Vermilionite? It's so huge!
I'm getting spoilers. Okay naman. Bye-bye.
That's true, but then again, why isn't it floating?
Prostrate doesn't float until it's activated. It may look different from most ordinary stones, but it weighs around the same amount. Only after being activated does Prostrate reveal its true nature, breaking free from the shackles of the mortal realm and ascending up into the heavens.
Wow, Shenhe, you seem to know everything about this.
Only because my master is fond of chatting about these things. The moment she has some time to spare, she'll come straight for me and start telling story after story. I don't care for her stories most of the time. I certainly didn't expect them to ever come in handy like this.
Hold on a sec. Paimon just realized something. If we activate it here, there's no way we'll be able to get it back to the site, right? Heck, we'll be dragged up into the sky too! But if we don't activate it, how else are we gonna lift it? This rock must weigh well over 1,000 pounds, surely!
Don't worry. I can handle the weight quite easily.
What?
Are you sure? Be careful!
Please don't worry. I'm well aware that a Prostrate sample this large must be highly valuable. I will be gentle with it and make sure it does not get damaged. My safety.
That's right! Paimon's sure you can handle it and everything, but if something this heavy lands on you, you're gonna get yourself hurt, no matter who you are. You gotta be extra careful when lifting heavy objects. It's just common sense.
Is it now? Well then, thank you. I'll go on ahead with the Prostrate. Let's meet at the building site later.
Yeah, what? Shenhe is strong enough to lift a few thousand pounds.
How is Shenhe able to carry that huge rock all by herself? Adepti super strength much? We can't slow down yet. Let's go meet her at the building site.
Oh yes.
Take your true form!
Oh, let's just teleport here.
Manifest! Obey!
Okay,
Oh my god, I can't believe my eyes.
How can she lift that massive rock all by herself? She's gotta be one of those Adepti, surely.
Oh, mighty Adeptus, please give me your blessing so that in the coming year I may reap a more bountiful salary.
Go.
This is top tier in size and quality, and the condition it's in is quite simply immaculate. Congratulations, this item is approved for submission. I'm going to award you full marks for the Sunset Vermilionite item. May I take your name?
My name isn't important. I'm not even here to compete. I was just delivering this for some other people. They should be here any minute now.
Shenhua, and Ningguang's little helper.
Ah, so you're the ones behind this. No wonder. The rarest talent turns in the rarest plastrite specimen. But I have to correct you on one point. It's not helper, it's secretary.
Okay then, Miss Secretary, what do you think of the rock we found? Pretty amazing, right?
In truth, it is the finest piece of plastrite we have received so far. If everything goes according to plan, we will use this piece in the foundation of the Jade Chamber, which will enable us to proceed to the next stage of construction. As a side note, Lady Ningguang has rented some dwellings in the nearby area to serve as accommodations for the contestants. If you need a place to rest, you are welcome to stay there. Now, please excuse me. As you can see, there is still a lot of work to do on the building site.
Shenhua, Shenhua! Just now on the way over, pretty much everyone was singing your praises!
Oh, really?
What kind of reaction is that? So strange. Aren't you happy about it? Whenever Paimon gets praised, Paimon can't help but hold her head up high and break into a big smug smile.
I've had similar compliments before. They call me an adeptus, treat me with great deference and respect, as if I'm set apart from the common folk.
Yeah, 'cause that's how adepti are. At least the ones we've met are pretty unique and reclusive too. Way different than normal people.
But I am not...
Shenhua?
I'm fine. I've been exerting myself quite a lot ever since we set foot in that abode. I'm just a little fatigued.
Well, Byron said that there are some makeshift hotels we can use, right? Let's go check in and take a rest.
No need. I simply need to find myself a secluded place in the wilderness to sit and meditate in silence.
You can't do that. It's dangerous out in the wild on your own. When you're hungry, you go eat something tasty. And when you're tired, you go lie down in a nice, comfy bed.
Okay. If you insist.
Great! Now we're talking. Let's head to our hotel.
Oh, they updated this part of the map. Let me just up here. Oh, let's just go to the accommodation.
Hi there.
Oh my god.
Checking in,
Stuff
are
one?
we? You're just in time. We only have 2 rooms left. Since this was chosen as the building site for the new Jade Chamber, we've had a constant stream of people in this area. And not just workers either. Visitors, business people, tea sellers, all sorts. So, business is booming for me today. Very few vacancies. You're lucky you got here when you did.
Great!
One of your rooms is still being cleaned. I guess it should be ready within the hour. The other room is just at the door on the left. Here are your keys. All right. Hope you enjoy your stay. Please excuse me, I'll leave you to it.
Shenhua, you should go get some rest. We'll hang around outside until the other room's ready. Hyman's gonna go see if there's anything good to eat around here. Hyman couldn't help but notice one of the guests walk in with a huge grilled chicken drumstick before. Let's buy one for Shenhua too. She can have it as a midnight snack. Or save it for breakfast tomorrow.
All right. I will head to my room for now. If you need anything, don't hesitate to disturb me. I'm a light sleeper. I will hear if you knock on the door.
Oh, just a light sleeper.
See you tomorrow.
How long we take to... Oh, this is good. Chapter. Archon Quest is long, we got more content.
Hey! Isn't that clever, Tina? What's she doing here? Let's go and say hi.
One trusts you have met Shen He. So, are you getting along quite well?
So far, so good. Yeah. So, you know Shen He too, clever, Tina?
Naturally. Save for Ganyu, who spends the majority of her time in Liyue Harbor. All the Adepti living today are acquainted with Shen He to some degree.
Cool. So, what's her Adeptus name anyway? Calling her Shen He feels kind of friendly, but also kind of disrespectful. So Paimon's thinking maybe it'd be better if we called her by her Adeptus name instead.
Her Adeptus name? Why, pray tell, would Shen He have an Adeptus name?
Don't all Adepti have a special title they go by?
On this latter point, you are correct. However, Shen He is human.
Oh, right. Wait, what? What? You knew already? So is Paimon the only one who didn't know?
Do you mean to say that she presents differently from ordinary human beings?
Well, to start with, her problem-solving methods are extremely direct.
Ah, yes. She was like this all those years ago when one first met her. In this respect, she has not changed. One first found Shen He by chance in a cave. One was passing by and sensed the presence of a god's remains. Being of an ever-vigilant disposition, one entered immediately to inspect the scene. Inside was Shen He, then aged around 6 years old. In her hand, she held a dagger with which she was confronting a monster that was the god's remains incarnate.
That sounds so dangerous.
When one arrived, she had already been locked in confrontation with this monster for several days. Most mortal children are fragile, both physically and mentally, and are highly reliant on their parents for survival. But not so her. That she was able to endure such terrible danger was due not only to her strong willpower, but also to the bloodlust and homicidal instinct with which she was born. One dealt with the monster, yet she still refused to lower her guard. She even pointed her dagger in one's direction and remained ready to strike. Only after she was satisfied that one had no intention to cause her harm did she finally relent. She then passed out without uttering a single word.
In other words, if you hadn't passed by that day, Shenhe might have...
Not necessarily. Upon one's arrival, one could sense that the god's wrath was gradually receding. Even had the stalemate continued, one suspects that Shen He may have still emerged the victor of the confrontation.
That's still so dangerous, though. Why was a tiny little kid battling against the wrath of a god in the first place?
Alas, the mortal world is rife with suffering of every kind. And she had experienced her fair share of this, even at a tender age. Seeing that she was homeless, one decided to adopt her. Indeed, it is one to whom she refers. Shen He has an extraordinary constitution, making her well adapted to practicing the Adepti arts. All the Adepti cherished her talents, and so we were willing to train her.
I wonder if Chong will see her.
However, her homicidal urges did not subside with age. Rather, they grew stronger day by day. Mooncarver once performed a divination for her. He declared that her fate is to bear the curse of calamity. Consumed by malevolent energy, she is prone to bring harm to those around her. Such is the magnitude of the danger this poses, that her soul must be bound with red ropes to keep her homicidal instinct at bay. The red ropes have indeed served to keep her calmer and more content. They also seem to have rendered her somewhat inexpressive. Perhaps the red ropes are so powerful that they have suppressed some of her other emotions as well.
Ah, so that makes sense when she talks like that.
It is only by fate that people's paths may cross.
Who's that?
Now that Shenhe's path has crossed with yours, please be sure to treasure the gift that fate has given you, and take good care of her.
Oh, now Paimon gets it. You came out here to check up on Shenhe because you were worried about her.
Huh. You dare draw such a facile conclusion on the nature of one's present excursion? Incorrect. The truth is that while Liyue Harbor may seem peaceful today, danger is always lurking in the shadows. Ningguang once made a bold assertion that this is to be the era of the contract between Liyue and the humans. Well, one is most curious to observe how she will respond to the coming storm. If she handles it admirably, one is willing to be a witness to her achievements. But if she does not, the Adepti shall not hesitate to seize control. Let us conclude our conversation here for today. One has occupied enough of your time, and night is approaching. Be sure to get ample rest.
My god. Seems like she can predict the future.
Shenhe isn't an Adeptus after all. She just grew up around the Adepti. Oh, no wonder she doesn't like being treated as an Adeptus. Having everyone falling over themselves to show their respect all the time must be kind of hard to deal with.
Following the 8 o'clock.
Hey! So, Shenhe...
Master has relayed my situation to you, I take it.
Oh? How did you know?
I'd intended to wait until you came back before going to sleep, but I didn't hear you come in. I was worried that something may have happened to you, so I went outside to check and caught sight of my master. On top of this, you have been acting very strangely around me this morning, causing me to suspect that my master must have told you everything about me. After all, Master is... very talkative.
Sorry, Shenhe. Paimon had you down as an Adeptus this whole time, but it turns out Paimon was wrong.
It's okay. I don't mind. The fault is mine for not explaining everything to you sooner, because in my experience, trying to explain is a futile pursuit. Still, though you mistook me for an Adeptus, you never treated me as distant and unapproachable. Instead, you treated me as you would a friend. For this, I am very grateful indeed.
To be fair, we've met our fair share of real Adepti, too. Anyway, now it's settled. From now on, you're our friend. Whether you're an Adeptus or a human isn't the important thing. First and foremost, we're just plain old friends.
Got it. Although I don't know quite what it entails in terms of what I have to do, I must say I like the title friend very much indeed.
Great! Well, now that we're all rested up, we should start searching for the other 2 items on the list. But before we do that, let's go to the building site and ask Ningguang's little helper how the progress is going.
Oh my god. I was back to calling the secretary back into helper again. No more.
After all, Sunset Vermilionite is so rare. Paimon doubts many competitors will really be able to find any. If it turns out some of them have given up already, we'll be able to take things a little more slowly. Oh, and another thing. We bought some grilled chicken drumsticks on the way back last night. There was a place just outside. Here's one for you, Shenhua. Try it. They're so good.
I concur. It has a rich flavor, far more agreeable than those I've cooked for myself in the wilderness in the past.
Look! The Jade Chamber is floating into the sky! But it seems to be tied down by something.
That's because it's not finished.
Hey, Bywin! And hey, Beto!
Oh, it's
and
easy.
hey! Person Paimon doesn't know?
Given the enormous scale of the Jade Chamber, we split the construction work into 2 phases to make sure the structure remains balanced. Before we find some suitable plastrite, we build the Jade Chamber's keel at ground level. Once the plastrite is ready, we place it into the keel and let the partially constructed Jade Chamber rise up to the height of the surrounding mountain peaks. The remainder of the construction work is then carried out at that altitude. Once everything is ready, we release the iron tethers and allow the Jade Chamber to rise to its target altitude.
Miss Bywin, we've brought some new materials to submit.
One moment, I'll be right there. The construction work has only been able to progress this rapidly thanks to the plastrite provided by you. Lady Ningguang is most grateful and looks forward to seeing more of your work.
Wow, can't believe you sourced the plastrite so quickly. It's the key piece of the puzzle. Looks like you beat us to the punch.
Beto? You're joining the Jade Chamber contest too?
Sure am. I happened to get my hands on a chunk of sunset vermilionite on a voyage a while back, so I figured I'd bring it over.
Huh. So even though it's rare, we're not the only ones who managed to get a hold of it.
Oh, I've got some introductions to do. This is the renowned Miss Yun, or Yunjin, probably the most famous figure in the Liyue opera scene.
Greetings.
These two are Paimon and the Traveler, both good buddies of mine. And this is, sorry, not sure we've met.
Shenhua. I am their friend.
Good to meet you. A friend of a friend is my friend too. Or, as I like to say, a mate of a crewmate is part of the crew. Miss Yun is also here for the contest. Turns out she needed to borrow a boat, so we came together.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. I've heard much about you. Miss Shenhe, though we are only meeting for the first time, I have a feeling that we will get along very well indeed. To be honest with you all, I am in great need of this opportunity to ask Lady Ningguang a question. That's why I joined the contest. Thanks to my father's connections, I was able to acquire a specimen of the plastrite required. Fortunately, it was approved for submission, despite being a little on the diminutive side. Wow. So it looks like the 3 of us are competitors now. Excuse me for prying, Miss Shenhe, but are you competing as well?
No, I don't have any questions for Ningguang. I just wanted to help her win.
In that case, I have a proposal to make. Lady Ningguang said that the first 3 contestants to procure all 3 materials will be awarded the chance to ask a question. Well, there are 3 teams here. We can split the prize between us.
Ah yes. 4 vision holders. Okay.
Instead of
Against
competing
normal
against each
civilians.
other, we could work together to secure the top 3 places between us. What do you think? Sounds great, but how does that change things exactly?
I think I see where you're going with this, Miss Yun. The plastrite was the most difficult item to source by a long shot. Luckily, all 3 of us managed to get our hands on it. The 2 remaining items aren't quite so rare, so as long as one of us finds a way to source it, the other 2 can hop on the bandwagon. How'd I do? Is that what you had in mind?
Precisely.
Huh. Interesting approach.
Okay then. All right, I'll go first. I have some leads on these wonder cores. From what I've heard, the core itself is really not that difficult to make. The hard part is getting hold of the ore used as raw materials. I'm gonna head back to the ship and ask Su Ling if he's heard of them. You guys...
We will head into town and seek advice from Master Zhang of Hanfeng's Ironmongers. Thoughts?
Wonderful. We'll split into teams then, and whoever makes progress first brings all of us a step closer to victory. I'm gonna take off. See you later.
Okay, let's go! By the way, what question are you gonna ask Ningguang, Yunjin? I'm looking for a venue to host the performance of our new opera. Lady Ningguang has excellent judgment, so I would like to hear her opinion. Ooh, what's the opera called? Paimon wants to go see it. The opera is a labor of love by my father. He wrote it based on a popular urban legend about an evil spirit and an adeptus. It's called The Defying Damsel of Devastation.
It sounds like Shenhe, although she's not an adeptus. Oh, let's go to the forge, I guess.
Unleash!
Wait. Oh, this quest is currently. Wait, what? Oh, so I guess I did the quest. Oh, come on.
Ah, hello. Are you here for something off the shelf, or do you need something forged?
Excuse me, Master Zhang. We were wondering if you'd heard of something called a Wonder Core.
Of course I have. Sorry, who's asking?
My name is Yunjin. Perhaps you don't know me, but I believe that you forged some weaponry for my father in the past, for stage use.
Yunjin? Stage use? Oh, so you must be Miss Yun. Sorry, my brain's finally caught up. It's not used to doing much beyond bashing a hammer all day. Everyone's heard of you, Miss Yun. Even folks who don't make it to the opera all that often. Like myself. So, you're here to ask about Wonder Cores, huh? As it happens, I do know how to make them. Matter of fact, I made some for Lady Ningguang back when she was building the original Jade Chamber. The types of ore needed to make Wonder Cores are a little hard to come by. Lady Ningguang supplied them herself last time. I don't suppose you've brought any yourselves?
No? We were gonna ask you what kinds of ore we need.
Sure. Well, you'll need two kinds. Star Splinter Iron and Subrosium. If I remember correctly, Lady Ningguang sourced her Star Splinter Iron from the Mount Tianheng area. They say it resonates with visions. It could take some work, but if you stick with it, you'll find some eventually. As for the Subrosium, though, that's trickier. It's all but unheard of on the market. I'm really not sure. Sorry. What I've heard is that the people around Mount Tianheng have some sort of magic trick that can pinpoint the location of the stuff. Of course, it's probably just hearsay. If you want my advice, start by looking for Star Splinter Iron around Mount Tianheng. And if you run into any locals, ask them a few questions about Subrosium.
Mount Tianheng.
Interestingly enough, the story of the Defying Damsel of Devastation also takes place on that mountain. I hear the view there is quite spectacular. A favorite destination of the Adepti, in fact. Perhaps it can give me some inspiration. Let's not delay. We should head straight there.
Okay.
Obey! I came to Mount Tianeng once with my father as a child. I remember it being such a long climb that I could barely feel my legs by the time we reached the top. Oh, this is quite a trip down memory lane for me. Look at these majestic towers. No wonder the legend of the Defying Damsel of Devastation is said to have taken place here. Adepti wander oft where mortals seldom stride. The Defying Damsel of Devastation is your upcoming opera, right? And the story takes place in Mount Tianheng. Huh. Seems like you have a real connection with this place. What's the story about, though? It's the story of a girl becoming a hero. Cool. A hero story? They're Paimon's favorite! The legend first arose in this area. It is said that there used to be a prosperous village on the mountain. In that village, there was a loving couple who were completely devoted to one another. One day, a terrifying monster appeared. The wife was out collecting herbs and was captured by the monster. Her husband was so distraught at the news that it broke his spirit and drove him to madness. The vile and vicious monster told the villagers, "If you want to live, you must sacrifice a child to me." What a nasty piece of work! Ugh. Paimon sure hopes this monster gets put in its place! But the monster was so terrible and so strong that all within the village were terrified of it. They had no choice but to give in to the monster's demand. Just while they were discussing whose child would be given over to the monster, a little girl suddenly stood up and came forward. No! Don't do it, little girl! Unbeknownst to anybody else, she was concealing an exorcist's blade. She approached the monster's lair, feigning fear and trepidation. When she finally arrived, she courageously drew her sword and entered into a fierce struggle with the monster, from which she eventually emerged as the victor.
This is just the earlier part of Cloud Retainer gave us. Hello.
Her extraordinary abilities drew the attention of the Adepti, and they took her as one of their own. Her story became the stuff of legends. But alas, the paths of mortals and Adepti seldom cross, and she would never again re-enter the mortal world. And so, destined to grace the mortal realm for but a brief moment, she vanished like a wisp of smoke into thin air. That's how the opera ends.
I really like this story, but I personally think that perhaps the little girl was not as brave as the opera makes her out to be. I'm not sure she deserves all the praise she is given.
I've never considered that before. Opera is always an interpretation of the events it purports to portray. A certain degree of deviation from the truth is always inevitable. When my father wrote the script for this play, I suppose his intention was to inspire his audience with the character of the Defying Damsel.
I think it's a great story. The ideal story.
Well, it sure inspired Paimon! Let's go get ourselves some Star Splinter Iron!
Oh, it was nice. Oh, it's definitely not up here, because it's not anything anymore. Oh, there it is.
This should be enough Star Splinter Iron. Now we just need to find that Symposium. I think I saw a village on our way here. Master Zhang said we should ask the locals for help. Why don't we try there? Hey, there really is someone here. Yunjin, looks like you were right. Excuse us, sir. Can we ask you something? Huh. He didn't seem to... Hello, sir. We were just passing by and wanted to ask if you happen to know anything about Subrosium. Is he trying to tell us to look for clues in the village? Well, whatever. Guess we're on our own here. Shenhua, Yunjin, let's have a look around.
Sorry, you can go ahead without me. I'd like to have a word with this gentleman. If that's okay with you, Uncle Mingjin.
It's...
Shenhe.
Shin. You're alive. The rumors were true. So, all these years? I'm sorry, I don't know how to find Subrosium. But I think you can find some information in the village. This place is deserted now. No one ever comes here. So you can rummage around all you want.
Huh? You know that... Thank you, kind sir. We'll go and take a look around. Don't worry. Mingjin has no ill intention towards Miss Shenhe. She'll be quite safe. Okay. Then let's see what we can find in this village. What's this?
Oh god, there's a lot of things to read. Eh? Oh, it is a machine.
So, Shenhe is the Defying Damsel? Now that I think about it, she does behave rather like an Adeptus, and she is about the right age. So that's why I've been getting the strangest feeling whenever I chat with her. I should have noticed it earlier. According to this text, the Divine Damsel from the opera was actually the daughter of the loving couple, and she didn't volunteer. She was sacrificed to the monster by her own father. Oh, the truth is even more lamentable than the opera. Now I understand why Shenhe said the girl was not as brave as people think. It wasn't her choice to enter that ghastly situation. She was forced into it. Oh, it looks like my father may need to make a few revisions to his beloved opera.
Manifest!
So it seems that Shenhe's father thought he was summoning a benevolent deity using a magic incantation. But in fact, he summoned an evil god's remains, which took the form of a monster. His obsessive yearning for his deceased wife led to a terrible tragedy. The villagers moved away in fear, without ever learning the truth. And now, this place is deserted. Still, I do wonder what the connection is between Shenhe and Mingjin. We've looked everywhere, but still no mention of Subrosium. Let's have a look over there.
This should be the
This is it!
Mountain at dusk. The direction of the setting sun.
So basically, we need to go to the middle of the lake south of Mount Tianheng at dusk, and we'll find us some Subrosium. Let's go back and tell Shenhe.
Just being through from these kind of rocks.
One year when I was back visiting, I
heard a story about a white-haired adeptus from a merchant passing by. I never imagined it was you. I was a very close friend of your father's. I could have stopped him from performing the summoning ritual. I had plenty of chances, but I couldn't bring myself to stand up to him. I just let things happen, let it all escalate. Well, we all know how that story ended. I bring flowers back here every year. And each time I wish I had a chance to apologize to you.
Apologize for what? If you'd stopped him, he'd only have found another way. There is nothing he wouldn't have done for his true love. Nothing.
Do you still hate him?
I don't know what I feel. I'm told my fate is to bear the curse of calamity, so my master bound my soul with red ropes to curb my aggression. But it also dampened my emotions, making me dispassionate, like the Adepti. So if you ask me how I feel about the past, if I hate my father or not, the truth is, I feel nothing at all.
It must have been so tough for you all these years.
Shenhe, we're back!
Oh, then I will leave you all in peace. Shenhe, it brings me some solace knowing that you are okay. I'll tell you more about the old times next time we meet.
Thanks, mister. We found some info in the end. Shenhe, look. This tells us how to find Subrosium. All we gotta do is go to the middle of that lake.
Let's go then.
Miss Shenhe, there's something I'd like to talk to you about. Just now, in the village, we found your father's diary. It turns out that many of the details in the Defying Damsel of Devastation are not true to the facts. So I'd like to change them.
Why?
I know I say that opera always deviates from the truth, but now that the main character is standing right here in front of me, I cannot simply dismiss your lived experience in favor of my father's fiction.
It's okay. I like your version.
Huh?
My master once said that the day I learn how to use my strength for the good of others is the day that I can truly become part of human society. So, I hope that one day I might be brave enough to stand up and protect others, just like the girl in the opera. But I've never thought this way before, and I wonder whether I will continue to think in this way.
Don't worry. I believe you will. In fact, I think maybe you've already started to become the person you aspire to be. You just haven't had the opportunity to see it for yourself yet.
Shenhe! Yunjin! Cut the chit-chat! Let's go! We can't let someone else beat us to it!
Not one. No, we went time too far forward. Oh, shit.
The assumption that every person has somewhere to call home is naive. I got used to living in the mountains alongside the birds and beasts a long time ago.
Something like this. Something. No, not this one. I look at the direction of the setting sun. I think I'm doing this wrongly. The direction of the setting sun should be west. In the middle lake of Mount Tianheng at dusk. Ah, it's so bright. Oh, not know what ears I'm looking. Wait, what?
Take your true form, born of ice and frost.
Oh, is it? My god, it's the fake Shao. Okay, and then drink some water. My throat is so dry.
Obey!
Oh, it's 1 hour 32 minutes already. But damn, so long. Quest over, okay. The quest over. Oh, because Shao is... Wow.
My will embodied!
Shao was supposed to win this quest, no wonder why.
That's everything we need! Let's head back and report in! Paimon's curious if Beto's made any progress.
What brings you here? Have they found a solution to the danger in the sea? Ningguang didn't tell you. Something has happened in Guyun Stone Forest. According to the contract, as an Adeptus, I should not get involved for now. But these things can be unpredictable. I have a contingency plan of my own. Only a single mountain lies between here and Liyue Harbor. If things get out of control, I will defend this place myself.
Oh, okay. Let's quickly do this quest.
Manifest!
Oh, goodness.
So, are they okay?
This is some top quality ore you found. I think I'll get a good end product out of these. Guess now it's my time to shine.
Hey everyone, how's the A-team doing? I ran into a bit of a brick wall on my end. Suling's never seen a Wonder Core before, and says it'd take a lot of research for him to get up to speed.
Leave the Wonder Cores to me. I'll work on them while you go about your business. Don't worry. It won't take me too long.
Much obliged, Master Zhang. We should look into the Adepti sigils next. But where should we find items relating to the Adepti?
I'll sort that out.
Oh? You got this then?
Yes. I have been training with the Adepti for years. I know a thing or two about making sigils. When we first met, I told you I came for the Jade Chamber, not the contest.
Hey, hello. I'm here.
In fact, I came specifically to
Funny-
deliver
funny
Adepti
when you join the
sigils.
call.
Master heard that Ningguang was planning to rebuild the Jade Chamber, so she sent me to deliver some
And this
Adepti
quest is
sigils to
gonna take a
her.
very long time.
Master also said she hoped that I can take this opportunity
The
to
stream is the same
rejoin
as
human
this
society.
stream, so you
But now that I'm
have to
here,
watch both at the same
I
time.
wonder if I've been removed
It
from the
was
world
like
for too
the
long.
Twitch
There's so
one
much
slower.
basic knowledge
Yeah.
that I lack.
There's a delay.
Oh.
There's delay.
Maybe it won't work for
I
me
was
to stay
wondering why I
here
got one
after
viewer
all.
for a very long time. Then I
But
go
either
check.
way, I'm very glad to have met you. And I'll
Oh.
take care of those
Exposed.
Adepti sigils.
Exposed?
Yeah.
It's
Without
okay.
knowing the
Oh, in
ins and outs of
4K.
your situation, I can't say whether you should
Oh
stay
my
or
god,
not.
I'm making good progress.
Wow.
But now that our
I'm
paths have
making good
crossed,
progress.
we'll
I'm
always have a
managing to
connection.
do it by myself.
If you're ever
Yes.
feeling down, come find me on my
Damn.
ship.
I'm actually
Thank you.
doing it. Oh my god, I'm so
So,
proud of myself.
Master Zhang, I'll need to
Wow.
use your facilities
I
to
just
make
been
the sigils.
doing nothing but the event.
Fine by me.
Oh,
I'm actually curious to see how the Adepti arts
Yes,
work.
congratulations.
Maybe I'll learn something.
It's a pain.
Whew. The sigils are ready. Though they are in some respects
Not
inferior
here,
to my
shit.
masters, I can assure you there will be no quality issues.
I've
Wrong
finished
way.
forging the things you asked for too.
Great! Let's go submit them before someone else gets there
I'm
ahead
trying
of
to
us.
make it look nice.
Lol. It's okay. You got this.
OCD.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it look nice.
Oh.
Obey!
I don't think the teacher will check the code well.
But she will check the website. And I'm
think
trying to make
that's
the
all.
website nice.
Ah, I see, I see.
Manifest!
So hardworking.
It's
sia.
okay as long as the core basics work first.
Yeah,
Then
it's
then you can
working.
then I guess you can focus on aesthetics after that.
She's working right now.
Yes.
Ningguang's little secretary. We found all the materials.
Just that I can't move it to the
I
middle.
think maybe I know why it won't display. I need to check my HTML folders. But I'm not too sure. I just realized.
Like here, I'll show you what's happening.
Oh, already?
Like my OCD,
All three of you
it's
found them
getting to
together.
me.
Okay, I see.
You see that?
The Wonder Cores
What
and
the f is
Adepti
that?
sigils look good.
This needs to be
It
to
seems
the right.
that we found our winners.
Oh, oof. I think you need to create some spacing or something like that.
It's not break, because break moves it down like
I
this.
hereby announce
Yes.
that the winners of this
But
material
spacing here.
procurement contest are the Traveler, Yunjin,
I don't know
and
where.
Beidou.
What? It's over
I have no
already?
idea. Oh,
I
sorry.
haven't
At least
even
you're
found the
making
plus
progress.
strike yet.
You did a good job.
Ah yes, this is such a fair competition. On the story mode. 3 vision holders and the traveler versus random civilians.
Oh,
I'm trying competition.
Yes.
I can't believe it. So close, but so far.
I'd like to invite our 3 winners to please proceed to the Jade Chamber, where Lady Ningguang is waiting for you.
Huh? Where's Beidou? She was right here.
Captain Beidou has some business to attend to. She will join later. Please come with me for now.
Alright then, guess we'll head on up to the Jade Chamber first. This has been a long time coming. The last time we went up to the Jade Chamber was ages ago.
Oh, Jade Chamber's back.
Combine the Adepti sigils with the Wonder Cores and insert them into the Jade Chamber's control compartment. The construction of the new Jade Chamber is now officially complete. Once the tethers are released, it will soar into the sky. Thank you all for your work. Now it is time for me to fulfill my promise.
Oh shit.
Miss Yun,
Oh no.
I've already
How
heard
did that
something
work?
about the
How did that
reason
happen?
for your involvement. You are
my
looking for a
description
venue for
is
your new opera, aren't you?
at the back of the description
That's
is at the
right.
back of
Lady
the
Ningguang, I
button.
would like to hear your opinion.
Back of the button. I think the button's usually always on top. Unless you can find the layers now.
She's always on top. God. Okay, let me delete this.
But in any case, I don't think there should be any overlapping things for the UI. That would be messy.
But it just did overlap.
Yes, unfortunately.
The unveiling
That's
of
so
Miss
sad.
Yoon's grand new opera surely requires a venue
Ah!
of equal grandeur.
Urgh.
So what would you
Urgh.
say if I proposed that we stage your first performance right here, in the newly built Jade Chamber?
Gotcha is like, what is this?
The
What
Jade
is this?
Chamber offers a splendid panoramic view of the mountains and the bustling city. It is fitting for the finest performance to be hosted in the heavens. I can think of no better stage for you than here, Miss Yun.
Thank you, Lady Ningguang. Then I will prepare my props and other articles shortly. Please allow me to bring all these aboard the Jade Chamber.
You're quite welcome. It's truly what a good opera deserves.
The Traveler, Shenhe, Paimon, I'll be leaving now. Do come and see my play when the time comes.
You're next. What is your question? I should clarify. I do not know your brother's whereabouts. Please, don't waste your question on this matter.
Wow, you're a mind reader, Ningguang. Oh well. Guess Paimon will ask a question then.
Managing a successful business is not as simple as you might think. Capital, connections, sensitivity to the trends, and instinct for what is a good opportunity. All of these traits are crucial. If you want to know how to make money, I will honor our agreement and give you an answer. But that is not to say that it will work for you.
Wow, Paimon hadn't even asked the question yet.
Your question was written all over your face. Now look, you helped me rebuild the Jade Chamber, and I intend to repay you handsomely for it. So I promise you that should you one day require financial assistance, you may seek employment here. I will pay you at the highest rate of remuneration.
Wow.
Great! So next time we run out of Mora, we just need to come to Ningguang? No more questions from us. Shenhe, you got a question?
Me?
Yes, this is a group effort.
Thank you. But I don't have anything to ask.
Are you sure?
That's a big problem.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I'd urge you not to squander it.
Yeah, just don't waste it. Hold on a second. Paimon can probably think of another one.
Lady Ningguang, do you think I can ever fit in Liyue Harbor?
Now that is an interesting question. Liyue Harbor is very inclusive. As long as you respect the rules here, you will not be turned away. So, the key is whether or not you yourself can develop a sense of belonging in Liyue Harbor.
Oh, a sense of belonging.
Yes. To become fond of a place, to feel part of it. It always requires a
Fudgy did.
reason. Perhaps someone you've met, or something you've experienced here. Or perhaps you enjoy the atmosphere of Liyue, and you will become accustomed to it. In short, everyone needs a reason to stay. I hope you can find yours soon.
I see.
Hey, what's going on? I just went to see the fleet a little later than expected.
Come on, Beidou. It's your turn. Do you have a question for Ningguang?
Me? Nah, I ain't got any questions. She forced me to help out, so I figured I may as well get involved with the contest. Ningguang, don't forget what we talked about. It's not gonna be easy to deal with. I don't think my fleet can take it on their own.
Don't worry. I have made preparations. The wound dressings are ready, and the Millilith have set up an ambush.
Glad to hear it. Watch your back. Stay alert.
Beidou? Ningguang? What are you talking about?
You'll see when the Jade Chamber ascends. However, it's not the most pleasant topic of conversation. Maybe it's better that you don't know. When I first set foot in the Jade Chamber, I stood at the edge of the platform and looked down upon Liyue Harbor far below. At that time, I dreamed that one day the Jade Chamber's shadow would be seen at all 7 nations of Teyvat. My wish has not changed to this very day. However, it is not only out of consideration for myself that I have built the Jade Chamber anew at this time. I hope the Jade Chamber will always float in the skies above Liyue Harbor, bearing witness to the prosperity and peace of the human world. And I hope that you can all witness it with me. Let the Ascension ceremony commence!
Oh, the chamber's rising.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yes. Oh, it's Osayo again.
Genuine, do you know how to fix this? Do you know how to make it so that the description is behind the button?
Right on cue. The Avenger of the Vortex, Baisht.
Who is that?
Osial's
Any
wife.
ideas?
Final follower
Maybe
of the
like you
Emperor
put
of
like
the
page
Vortex.
break or something as a button there.
Beidou
So that you
sensed
can
something
push it
was
down.
stirring in the deep. She
Which part?
warned me months ago. Knowing
That's
she
the
harbors
button.
hatred toward the
This
Jade
is the
Chamber,
button.
I chose to rebuild it now as a way of drawing her out.
Oh, Osayo's wife, not Osayo. Okay, interesting.
No. In this human age,
wasn't like
the
VR
people of
like
Liyue
break or
must
something?
find a way to overcome
Yeah, I
these
tried to
crises
add
on
that
our
just
strength
now.
alone.
How about right here? Like
Or
right
like you
here.
put like paragraph or something. Yeah.
Oh, good idea.
Maybe.
Paragraph.
很可惜。
All hands! Tsunami incoming!
Oh, she doesn't pull that way.
What's that? Wait! A giant
Oh,
wave!
didn't fix anything. Indent back. Maybe right here. If I break. Does that do anything? Oh, it did. Yeah, if I break it.
You are a cursed child. Your life brings nothing but
But I just
disaster
can't
to
break
us all.
this.
At least
Is
if
it
you
because it's
die,
inside of the table?
I can bring her back.
The day you learn how to use your
think it's because
strength
it's
for the
inside
good
of
of
the table.
others is the day that you can
I think I
truly
have an
become
idea.
part of human
I
society.
have an idea. Why don't I put it before the table? Oh,
Maybe.
He's gonna freeze the whole way. Holy shit.
Good. Yeah. Good enough. Good enough. Well, I'm done with that part. Do you guys need help with anything?
Probably after the third run.
I'm not even.
Oh my god, the stop. I'm not sure if what I think is correct, but I'm pretty sure the thing you're fighting,
What are
which
you
is
doing
called
here?
Osaya. I forgot what's the name. Bish is
taking
Osaya's
this
wife. And the thing is,
I
I'm
hardly
pretty
see this
sure
as a
that
great
is
risk.
Shenhe's
People
mother.
at Liyue Harbor are well prepared.
This thing
And
has
she
a
is already
wife?
badly injured.
Yes,
Only
you know
sheer
Osaya the
willpower
last
is
time we
keeping
played
her
her like
alive.
last year.
That was a dude?
I may be
Yes.
nearing the end of my
And now-
story.
Yeah,
But in a fight to the death,
Yes, I didn't.
I think I have the upper
That was a
hand.
dude? Bro.
No, he just like aim a few times and then he's dead.
Ow.
Oh, he's fighting it?
My will and
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't want to see.
The cutscene was amazing.
Right, you just spoiled yourself, B. Dude,
I'm okay with spoiling myself.
no.
Wait,
Yeah, this is me
hear
right
me.
now. This is me, this thing.
Take your
Is
true
this a
form.
carrot? What's this? It looks like a carrot or an orange.
I don't know.
You should just watch it even if you're that thing.
Oh my god, Hannah is doing the BM. Girl.
Yeah.
Have you submitted it already?
Yeah, I did. You guys?
Maybe I should
There, there's like a
Is it
there's like
version?
this like there's this plagiarism check. Let me tell you, it's like 70. I got like 78.
What the?
Wait, what?
It's impossible because they also like say that the explanation is like spelled copy or something.
Oh.
Even the
Oh, yeah,
start whereby
because
you
I
say,
copied
oh,
everything.
VM name or they will say that it's like the same as the other student paper or something, which cannot be helped.
You cannot be helped by...
Exactly.
Okay, could you check my stuff to see if I have everything?
Do your master's bidding. My will embodied.
Because you know what happens next
This
time.
Ganyu is freaking so low health.
I know, but I can't hit the boss. So,
Eat something!
if Jin can't hit, I can't heal.
Eat something!
No, it's okay. I got this.
Oh, you're comparing against the spec. It's okay, I roughly know.
Okay. But my name, class, and ID
Mm-hmm.
plus the LinkedIn URL.
So down.
2 certificates.
Oh, you didn't screenshot until your... What was it? The LinkedIn there?
No, I
To show
just
that you
did-
linked at the LinkedIn.
To show what? That I got the certificate inside my LinkedIn?
Yeah. Yeah, time for you to eat.
Is this the one? No, it's not this one. This one like the fight themselves. Oh my god.
This one, right?
If this becomes a wolf weekly boss, right?
Yeah.
Imagine.
Oof.
Oh, it's not you. Okay, this one.
Shouldn't we go after her?
Will you get
This
cutscene?
place is un-
Oh, should I listen to the chat? Oops.
I'm just a little exhausted. Otherwise, fine. I wanted to deal with it myself. I didn't expect you to follow me. Don't worry. She's not coming back anytime soon. After an injury like that, she'll likely seek refuge somewhere else.
How did things go underwater?
It's been dealt with. She was injured before entering the water. It didn't take too much effort to finish the job.
Good. So the crisis has been safely averted.
Good job.
And
When you visit the Jade Chamber in the future, you will be afforded generous treatment.
Lady Ningguang, the fleet reports that the sea monster has left Guyan Stone Forest and the surrounding waters have returned to normal.
Thank you. How are the Millilith?
Thanks to the medical supplies you prepared and Lady Keqing's command, our losses were minimal.
Then the name.
Of course, we owe huge thanks to this young lady for on behalf of the entire Millilith. Thank you for your service.
Great.
Here.
Then next time I watch Miss Yun's opera,
hell
I'll be able to take the compliments. I wasn't trying to be a hero, though. I just wanted to protect you.
Let the soldiers recuperate, but don't let your guard down.
Inheritance
If she
for
returns with a
HR.
vengeance, we must be prepared.
Yes, ma'am.
You've been monitoring us for some time now. I trust you've reached a conclusion.
You wish to
Here's
hear
network
one's opinion.
services. The FTP
Well,
side.
things would have hardly gone so smoothly had it not been for Shenhe.
Did you put
That
in
I do
your
not
cert
deny.
also?
However,
Which cert?
final victory was
The
always going to be
SSL,
ours,
the
even had
self-signing
things been
cert.
a little more arduous. If it came to it,
Should
I could always destroy another Jade Chamber.
Should I move it up?
One has observed your adaptation of the
organized, I'll
Guizhong
say.
ballista, and find oneself compelled to admit that you have evidenced some degree of novel thinking. You have learned from past failures and prepared for this crisis in advance. This is considerable progress compared to the last time. Hence, on balance, one finds your performance during this trial satisfactory enough. But there will no doubt be further trials to come
Imagine
in the
next year,
future.
you have to
Do
fight
not
Osayo
suppose
and
that one
and
will
the
not
and the new
continue
the new
observing
enemy
you
again.
hereafter.
While the position of Tianjuan remains
God.
mine,
Yes.
I will
Let's
always
see.
ensure Liyue's safety.
STP side, then this is the login for
One
the
saw you
SCP and
secretly
then
venture
the
out
result.
from the mountains a few years ago, and noticed the air of dejection in which you returned. Hopefully, this trip to Liyue Harbor has been a different experience.
Yes, benchmark,
I can't explain it,
Okay.
but I feel
Top
happier
part.
than I expected.
policy,
Good. Traveler,
con
please take good
policy,
care of
local
Shenhe.
policy,
She is a dear
system
child. In
services.
fact, one has many fond memories
Did I?
of Shenhe's childhood that she may be
Oh,
interested
it
to
is
hear about.
show the
There'll
after.
be no need for that.
Oh,
No, I did. I just
they are
didn't.
all like
I didn't
this.
say
Fine.
this for local
Since
policy
you care
and
not to listen,
account
one
policy.
shan't be telling
It's
you.
fine.
One shall be going homeward now.
Please.
Advanced security,
Have a good
advanced
rest.
audit policy.
Come to the Jade Chamber when you have recovered your energy. We
Yes,
must
I was
celebrate
17.
both the completion of the Jade Chamber and the fact that Liyue has weathered another crisis. This banquet must be the most
5,
spectacular
9,
ever.
17.
Oh, here.
Is what is I trying to do?
His 17, the explanation and all the thing he fixed is not there.
Really?
Ayo.
Bruh.
He missed that thing.
I thought I was done with this bull.
Looks like you're gonna need to open your VM again.
Is there a naming template of the documents that I have to save it under?
Is there what?
Is there like a naming template?
Class underscore admin number underscore name underscore project.
Wait, underscore project. I just named it class, admin number, name, then that's all.
I think it was at the LMS there.
Okay.
Really?
Mm.
Oh, LMS. I followed this thing.
First time attending a
Yeah, at
banquet in
first
the Jade
it's,
Chamber.
it just says like that,
Here looks
but LMS says
amazing.
another thing.
Okay, I follow LMS then. I change it later. I need to open my VM.
Hey, but where's
I
the
like VM.
the plagiarism check?
All of you here are my
It's
distinguished
basically
guests.
where you submit
I
it.
am determined that each of you thoroughly enjoys yourself.
Submission.
It's gonna submit.
But I don't see it.
Make sure
It just says P20 submission.
Yeah. Basically, when you submit, there is the plagiarism check already.
Wait, so if you submit the oh,
Like, technically there is no
there is no plagiarism check.
like there's nothing to really check, I guess. It's just immediately submit.
Ah, yeah, okay.
And then that thing has the plagiarism check.
I wonder how many people got like 75 and above for the.
Me.
I think I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that too, bro.
I wonder.
Is it what do we have to demo to him? Do you guys know what we have to demo to him? Do we have to demo to him how we put BitLocker onto something or the
Shit, no. I just assume that it's like what is in the spec sheet. No, he did mention that it's confirmed CIA benchmark. That he want us to generate the report.
Those who don't
Maybe
drink alcohol,
FTP server.
please help yourself to other beverages.
so add a new
Fine wine
FTP
is a
server
delight to
and
the
then
senses,
from
but it
there
is
we
far
try
from the only
we
one.
demo to him how we
I trust you will
manage to
find
do
the
the
marvelous
SCP.
view
I
from
think
the
it's
Jade
random
Chamber
he will
to be
ask
an
you. Because
equally
if everybody do
gratifying
the same question, right,
indulgence.
then they just copy one after the other.
Copy one after the other.
Yeah, then it won't really be an accurate test. Because he's trying to test you whether you know what to do when the random question pops up.
But I don't think it's troubleshooting anything. But
Because you submit a PDF, right, not a Word document, right?
huh? Huh? Wait. What?
Give me a second.
Is it not supposed to be a Word document?
Yeah, copy to clipboard, project specs. Okay, I just submit it to the group. Read it properly.
Shit!
Have you heard? She's going to be performing today.
Can we submit or not?
I think can. If not, you have to message teacher.
Sure have. Honest, I hear
Oh
she's
my
going to perform
God.
the Defying Damsel of Devastation today. The one written
Huh.
by her father. I've been so excited that I've barely slept the last few nights.
Please do not submit your VM. Title page.
Shoot.
I think can, but
Is this only submit once though?
Yeah, one report, one person.
Should I just ask her?
Yeah, I just ask.
Yes. ask him.
Oh, look, you guys look at the stream. You get to see Eugene sing opera.
No.
It's just opera. It's nothing about the storyline, I think.
Okay.
Yes. Or maybe a bit of the storyline because the opera is based off a story, but yes. Not sure if it's loud enough. Though. Wow, look at that cutscene.
Damn.
Oh, it's Chinese, yes. Oh shit, my laptop is open up and it's dropped down.
I watched a video of a guy doing this. It was really spot on.
批冠到这里本该接近尾声，但今日我再添一笔，倡议诸位听，好为你言故事，自有知音何其。
Imagine I get copyright strikes.
Hope not.
Probably not, because it's a game thing, so it'll just be hilarious. You just stream from the game that they think they're trying to stream music.
彼时鹤归，茫茫天地无依靠，孤身离去。今日再
I
会，
can hear her
亲
typing.
朋旧友坐满堂。
Is you messaging the chair?
是。
Man, Shenna's story is so sad.
Is she muted?
Personally,
She's
I
gone.
thought I sang rather well. It was beautiful. Paimon wants to learn too.
Beautiful. It was wonderful.
Yes.
Also, thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks to you, the Defying Damsel of Devastation is a more nuanced tale than ever. The play has an ending, but life goes on. I believe you will find a way to fit in Liyue Harbor.
Thank you. I think I found the opportunity I needed to change.
Ms. Yun, here you are. Great to see you. Huh? Hey, this young lady with the white hair looks like some kind of VIP. Yeah, that's it, like an adeptus. Wait, you're the girl from the opera, aren't you? The Divine Damsel herself. And look who else we have here, the illustrious traveler. Well, I'll be. This was definitely.
Wait, Zhu Tao. Is this Hu Tao's father? Question mark.
Let me pull up a chair. All right. We'll all have a friendly chat. Get better acquainted.
Alternatively, you could leave us alone. That is, if you'd prefer to finish your drink via the orifice of your own choice.
Uh-oh. This feels all too familiar. Shenhua's back to her old self again.
Hey, what are you doing?
Calm down, Shenhua. Calm down.
Oh, the quest gives you boss materials. Let's go.
To act, one must first feel. After our trip to Mount Tianheng together, I felt much more in touch with the character today. I believe I was able to deliver a more profound performance because of it. Next time I have a new opera, may we study the character together again.
Yes, okay. F5. GG. Okay, we're done with the Archon Quest. Ooh. Let's go.
Congratulations.
Yes, and you know what time it is?
Oh no.
It's time for
It's time for C-Dev.
Time for Spyro.
No, he's gonna do the beat.
Yeah.
Oh, the beast. I thought he was going to do C-Dev.
I thought we were done with CDF. We just need to submit. I just need to convert the PDF first.
The teacher's not looking at my message.
Yes.
Should I just resubmit?
I just lagged out.
You can try.
Did you guys just see me this?
Yeah, I saw you like, I heard you disconnect and reconnected.
Bruh.
File, save as. What the?
PDF.
Yeah, I can right click the Word document and convert to PDF. But I think it should be fine now, to be honest.
Almost both the same. Nothing really changes.
Doubt.
I think it's just PDF is more easier to mark.
Die, Ade.
Or read, I don't know.
I think cause PDF can do a lot of things. Same for words, but I think they're more familiar with PDF. Oh, let's Let's go. Easy clap time. Oh yeah, I really need to beat Yunjin sooner.
My laptop overheating.
Yeah, I might need to change my Jin to full Veritas instead.
Nice and spicy. Eat this!
I will have order. Gather.
Boba, get them! Time to go. Go! Can't handle your drink. You're toast! Nice and spicy. Shake it and
Is she still here? Hello?
Shadows of fate, written in the stars. Cryo incarnate. Take your true form.
think you can get away?
I cannot face Hana's error. Help me.
What error?
Hi.
Her FTP again. Cannot turn on.
Oh no.
Now it cannot turn
Hey,
on.
what have you checked so far?
What did you check?
It's like I'm just asking her to try to turn on the FTP on its own, but then it just gives an error.
Is there an error or is just no connection?
It's like it gave a prompt saying something about what Microsoft FTP.
Microsoft FTP.
Yeah, Microsoft FTP service is running. Yeah, the thing cannot be connected unless the thing is running. Then I asked if it was something about the CIS benchmark. She says no.
I will have order.
Checking her Windows, the turn off and on Windows thing. Then check the FTP there.
Windows turn on and off?
Yeah. Is the services check?
Like she can't even turn on the FTP side.
She can't even turn it on? Or
Yeah.
is it if you ask if she can recreate another FTP server and connect to that one?
Delve into destiny.
Oh my god, I swear if I have the same error tomorrow on Thursday.
Time for takeoff. Decided by destiny.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Just revert back to your previous
My will
one.
embodied.
I only have one snapshot.
What do I have?
No, I have a final snapshot.
But try not to depend so much on
Think you
snapshots.
can get away?
Written in the stars.
Shadows of fate. Access denied.
I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I can submit it finally.
See, the easiest side is to a restore point.
Next on the agenda.
Ow.
Do your master's bidding.
We're waiting.
Delve into destiny.
Here we go.
See, 9-4 is like paper like that. Fractal and the middle goes wrong.
Huh? Boba, get them. Go. time for takeoff.
Take your true form.
Fate is upon you. For Rex Lapis. Think you can get away?
By ordinance divine. Take your true form.
Decided by destiny. Shadows of fate. Access denied.
Did 2.
Say what?
I only did 2 for number 17. Yeah. So number 17. Okay, let me do a check. 1, 2, 5, 9, 17, 18, 19. I need to have 1, 2, 5, 9, 17, 18, 19. And then for CIS after it's 1. Oh no, for the second one.
Oh my god, what's wrong with him?
I think I can double check.
Yeah, what did I give her? What? No wonder my chin's so weak. Fuck.
Reflection, references, and subjects.
So first thing is you.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Next thing is you.
What was it? 139.
Yes, I'm doing floor 10.
Where did that come from?
So you submitted yesterday, is it?
Nope, not yet. I'm double checking. Good thing I double checked.
No, my sword! Let me read your verse.
Boba, get them! Eat this!
Huh?
After CIS is
Let's light it up! Time to act. Rain cutter.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast! Out of the frying pan!
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword!
okay, how does one convert this into a PDF?
You right click in your folder, then you can see convert to PDF. If not, you have to. There's many other ways to do it.
Let me scribe. Written in the stars. Take your true form, Cryo Incarnate.
This is long overdue.
Barbados, guide us.
Shadows of fate.
Decided by destiny. My will embodied.
I swear by my sword. Born of ice and frost.
Or even more elemental system.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Killjoy, we've only just begun.
Time to go.
My duty.
Go in. Nice and spicy. Time to act not good. Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Are you
Let
here
me
to
scribe.
play with me?
Take your true form. By ordinance divine.
Blaze over.
I will end.
Fate is upon you. Delve into destiny. Wind, hear me.
We're way
Oh my
behind
God.
schedule.
The more
Behold,
We go.
we have behaved.
Know my sword. Ring cutter.
Shoot, what subject is this? Oh, ISSE.
Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
I'm the frying pan. It's the fire.
Be with you. Let the light shine.
This isn't good.
But that's gonna hurt in the morning. Rain outlines your
Power of revelation. Grace be upon you.
Higher, higher. Next on the agenda, Shadows of Fate.
Take your true form.
For Rex Lapis, born of ice and frost.
Decided by destiny. Cryo Incarnate. Oh! My will
No touching.
Gosh, I did something wrong.
What did you do?
I forgot to. My SSL is not showing the correct name. I mean, I'm SSL. My SSC, the certificate.
Not showing the right name.
Yeah, I accidentally. I think I did it before I renamed it. Before I renamed it. Oh, welcome back.
Access denied.
I
did it before renaming my thing, so I have to redo my FTP site. Yay!
Wait, there's something to do with naming.
Yeah. Apparently, my certificate, the part where it says issued to and issued by, it's not my name.
Oh.
I think that one has to be your name, the laptop name, and I didn't rename it at that time, so I have to redo the SSC. Keep saying SSL. That means I have to do the entire thing.
He's already got this. Oh wait, they did change the abyss stages. Oh my god. Incarnation are we fighting? Yeah, they did change the thing.
Let me see.
Oh, they also changed the UI. Oh, I didn't realize that. That's good stuff. Yes. Let's send for you. Okay, so below can bring a water team below. Second team I'll bring ice. The first team
Was thundering something? Chamber 3?
yeah, thundering manifestation.
Ew.
It's quite low health I think, or like compared to others.
Floor is that?
11.
Oh, well, I can't even reach there, so.
Wait, fuck, I forgot already. Can I bring? I can, right? Yeah, I can. Yeah, this is no corrosion. Bringing Zhongli would be fine. Then second team, I'll just bring reverse melt comp with Bennett. Okay, this should work just fine. Hopefully. Why did I keep getting? Oh no! I don't like where this is going.
There is no escape! Yeah! Lights out.
I will have order.
Torn to oblivion! Shudder!
This is order. Solidify.
Shiver! Shine down! Vengeance will be mine! Crush! You can't run!
There we go.
I'm going in! By ordinance divine! Take your true form! Born of ice and frost! Next on me, blaze over! Let's light it up! Everybody stand at the right hand! Transfiguration! Eat this!
I'm questioning whether they didn't make it easier or actually harder. I have no idea.
It said it stopped. How do I?
It's what? Wait, are you coding or? Hello? Or are you disconnected?
Beg for mercy.
I will have order.
I think he's disconnected.
Shudder.
Now have you seen how I play
Hello.
Spyro now? Yes.
You can't run.
Hi.
Stabilize.
Lights out. Crush.
Like
There is no escape. Shudder.
The
Blood of
specters.
frost. Crush. More speed. More speed. Beg for mercy.
Oh. Oh my god, the slime disappeared.
Shudder. Touche.
Oh shit, what the?
This is order.
Inazuma shines eternal. Crush.
They're all immune.
Yeah.
Judgment. Shiver. Beg for mercy.
CP side says it stopped and I cannot start it.
CCP stop?
Shudder.
Really?
It says there stop.
Can you... Is there a restart button or start?
Yeah, there's a restart button.
Yeah, try pressing.
There.
Going in.
It's up.
Booba, get them. Do your master's
Let's
bidding.
try win SCP.
This is long overdue. No touching.
Oh sheesh, 60,000.
I can fix this.
Ow, 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 ow.
In.
Why do they never miss? Could it
Holy
break
Jesus.
the curse? Access denied. For Rex Lapis. Transfiguration.
Be possible without Bennett. I may have an issue clearing the next stage. Oh no.
Solidify. I will have order.
Illusion shattered. You can't run. Freeze to the core. Beg for mercy.
This is order. Quake.
Punishment. Torn to oblivion.
Delete this. Then file, save a copy, change it to PDF.
Oh shit. Oh shit, I don't think I can play without Bennett.
Open.
Transfiguration. At the frying pan, into the fire. By ordinance divine. Did I miscalculate? Nice and spicy. Born of ice. Rex Lapis.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry.
This is yabai.
Get them! You're toast! Nice and spicy! My will embodied! Racing! Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Obey! Cryo incarnate! Nice and spicy! My will embodied! At the frying pan, into the fire!
Oh shit, this bushy skips.
Take your true form! My time!
No. Okay, I think this is possible even without Bennett. Come on.
I can just hear in the background just you dying.
Yeah.
Crush!
Yeah, I'm done. Time to submit.
Congratulations.
PDF.
Vengeance will be mine.
Then I'm gonna take a break.
Rack and ruin. Shine down.
The majesty of power flows through me.
Winter shall eventually come.
Boba, get them.
Transfiguration. Do your master's bidding.
Race you.
No touching. Transfiguration.
Out of the frying pan.
Take your true form.
All hail.
Are you curious?
In your dreams, manifest. Obey.
Let me just double check.
Curse. To there.
My contract goes unfulfilled.
Okay. And now orange is not in my favor again. It's great, I don't even need damage.
It's just this PDF, right, that we have to submit.
Illusion
Yeah.
Shudder.
This is order.
Purging transgression.
Inazuma shines eternal. Crush. Freeze to the core. Shudder. Eye for an eye.
Order guide you.
There is no escape. Shiver. Torn to oblivion.
I wanna see my safe assign.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Access denied.
By ordinance divine.
Finally a break. Oh, he's doing the bird.
I had to redo so many times because I've been... You know, fuck it. Because Burnett died at the stage earlier.
Open.
Because I didn't bring a shield unit down there, right?
Yeah.
This stage. And then there was so many
Crab?
No, the ones that drop bomb after they die. And then it was impossible to dodge because I used my burst to kill them. And then I had no more then I can't dash away because if I dash one, the other one will hit me. Kinda dumb. So
Should bring a shield.
Yeah.
Instead, yeah.
It's kind of annoying. Second team, I just bring you. Maybe Toma will do the trick. I forget what spell I gave Toma. Oh, yes. I think I gave him the Dragon's Bane. Oops. Oh, yes. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah. I gotta forget my first team.
Illusion judgment.
I got 64% from my.
Stop, let's just check that first.
Yeah, I got 64% from my plagiarism check. Oh no.
It's not that bad.
I'm gonna be copyright stricken.
It's not that bad. At least you're not 70 plus.
Oh.
I I
Yeah, I had
condemn
to
you.
paraphrase some stuff, but apparently that wasn't enough. Oh, oh, he's gonna suck you.
There
Oh,
is no
never mind.
escape.
Rise.
Well, I'm done.
Yes.
I'll continue later. I'll just watch you.
Next on
Wait,
the
bro.
agenda-
Is it just me or I have 100 plus updates?
I got you covered.
What?
Everybody stand back. Let's look.
Look at
will
my
embodied.
freaking
No
LMS.
touching.
Yeah.
Why does it say 101?
Very positive. Nice.
Maybe.
Did I do something bad?
Maybe.
We're way behind. Blaze over.
Do your master's bidding.
Why don't you know you
Let's
should
light it up.
Check this out.
It is Peacock. Most of it is Peacock.
I'm going in. In your dreams.
Oh my god, this saw that.
I wasn't looking.
79k 79k on Ganya's Bloom. Imagine I had Almost Bow, man. Holy shit.
And they're kind of gunner.
Shudder.
Keep rolling on kind of gunner. Then one day,
Crumble. Order guide.
I don't know, incoming banner will have Almost Bow, but nah.
Crush. Freeze to the core. More speed.
Wow.
Shudder.
Because I missed one thing, I missed them.
Illusion shattered. You can't run.
Rise.
Lights out.
Solidify.
Crush. Torn to oblivion.
This is order.
oh, I'm gonna go take a snack break. Bye bye. I'm gonna stay muted.
Shudder.
I guess
Vengeance
you
will
can
be
end
mine.
the
Now you shall perish. Shiver.
Order guide you.
Crush. Illusion shattered. Shudder.
Here's backup.
By ordinance divine. Ha!
One health.
Next on the agenda.
Advent, everybody stand back. Let's light it up. Transfiguration.
This is long overdue.
Fire it up.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Yeah. Don't worry.
Ow.
I got this. Let's light it up.
Don't get too close.
My will embodied.
behind schedule.
Man, the bombs in Spiral Beast do more damage.
There is no escape. You can't run. Crush. Where are you? Shudder. Flood of frost. Beg for mercy. Where are you? Eye for an eye. Gone.
I will have order.
Punishment. More speed. Torn to oblivion. Next on the agenda. Let's light it up. Cryo incarnate. All hail. Born of ice and frost.
I got you covered. Fire it up.
I'm going in. Next up.
Don't get too close.
Yeah, manifest.
Let's light it up! Take your true form! That's gonna hurt in the...
Blaze over.
Teamwork is dreamwork! By ordinance divine! Take your true...
You won't. Access denied.
Oh well, I did it. Just needed Bennett to not die.
Wow.
Yes, look, we get to fight this guy. How fun! Oh, and perpetual hold mechanic.
Wow.
Everybody's worst nightmare apparently. Oh.
Go 36 stars.
Yeah, can, but.
Wow.
Wait, fire, water? Are you kidding me? And then Marco can kill. Holy shit. What is this? Certain opponents in this challenge perceive Hone Stone Spirit's effect, which grants 10 physical and all elemental resistance. When Hone Spirits take hits from attack that are considered normal attack damage, they will lose 3% and all resistance, maximum of 30%. Resistance lose this way. Maybe I can make them lose 100% resistance. Oh, let's see. I mess artifact with yep. Very decent. Run gut, run greed on the top. Since I can't use fire and water below, I shouldn't really use fire and water below. Right? Yeah, okay, now I guess I'll put Xingqiu and Hota on top. And don't really need much of a healer, right? Yeah, doesn't look like they need good healers, so this is good enough. Second team. You. So. It's a really confusing team. And I really hope this works.
Solidify!
Absorption test.
Witness the power of Fuhua. No, my sword.
Animal hypostate.
Gather! This is order.
Time to go. Stand clear.
No, my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Animal test 6308.
I will have order.
Stand clear.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Cross over. Animal test 6308. Swirl, mark 2.
Stabilize. This is order. Gather.
Yeah, can I hit you?
Let me weave you a verse.
Can.
Rain outlines your fate.
Absorption test.
Gather.
Time to go. Shake it and stick. By Royal.
Inazuma shines
Ah,
eternal.
yes, destruction seems fun. Oh shit, oh no. Stay away, foul demon.
Cryo incarnate. Take your true form.
Midnight fantastic.
Illusion shattered.
Look at you, Boozle. Think you can...
Torn to oblivion.
Wings of darkness.
By ordinance divine. Transfiguration. Shine down.
Think you can bully me? Diana special.
Now you shall perish. There is no escape. Take your true form.
How brightly burns the truth!
Do your master's bidding.
Look at you, Boozle. Shake it. Midnight fantastic.
Torn to oblivion.
Oz reveal by...
Transfiguration.
Ignite.
Illusion shattered.
Hey, wait, what? Oh no. Okay, now my definitely Fisher don't do enough damage. Okay, I think I know what to do. Second team.
Solidify!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword. Shiver! You can't run.
Shot's over!
I will have order. Quake!
Know my sword. Let me weave you a verse.
Punishment!
Crumble! This is order. Stabilize!
Rain outlines your fate.
Higher, pants on fire!
Rain cutter.
Judgment!
Order guide you.
Lights out. Witness the power of Gugwa.
Oh, damn.
I'm going in. Take your true form. Cryo incarnate.
You're mine. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
No touching! Next on me, this is long overdue. I can fix this. We're way behind.
Let's light it up. Transfiguration.
This is getting interesting.
Teamwork is strength.
Riptide.
Do your master's bidding.
I'm back.
Yes, welcome back. No, we're fighting everybody's favorite character.
Unleash.
Kill it. Why you killing so quick, Sia?
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Oh, what the frick? Oh, I didn't check the time. I still need to see what is the fastest way to kill him.
Do you have Kokomi?
No, I don't.
Or do you use Shincho maybe?
Oh, it's this guy. Oh god.
Oh.
Rain outlines your.
I will have order.
Let me weave you a verse.
Gather.
Know my sword. Rain outlines your. Shiver.
Time to go!
Order guide you. Solidify.
Know my sword.
Oh, lucky that big guy weakness is very common. That is strongly. Oh, what the? Okay.
Next on
Oh, there's two. God, there's two like this.
My will embodied.
Okay, I'm gonna need you guys to stay distracted for a while.
Amazing.
Ow.
Access denied.
My will embodied.
I'm not doing a biz for
This
a
is long
while.
overdue.
Let's light it up. By ordinance divine.
You're mine. Amateur mistake.
Let's light it up.
He's healing.
Dreamwork.
No touching.
Transfiguration.
Oh, don't have enough time.
Born of ice and
Yeah.
frost.
I need to reassess my team composition.
Next on
Maybe
the
Chang'e
agenda,
can come in handy here.
Blaze over. No touching.
Maybe.
My will
Set up.
embodied.
Set up light. Then show me. Your cooldown messed up.
Yeah.
Cryo incarnate.
We're way behind schedule.
5 more seconds, you can do it.
Oh, I don't think I can.
Oh no. Oh, there it goes. Oh, oh, to the left, it just literally just became gray.
Yeah.
No, you should have just
Nah,
literally.
I'm just gonna 36. I can 36 star this. I just need to know who to use.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Maybe not.
Okay, back to coding. Bye bye. I almost got it. Oh my god, that whole time was my server up? Oh my god, my server was up.
Did it fine?
Server.js. It's okay.
I'm just gonna resubmit.
Did he reply to you?
No.
You cannot submit again, eh?
Can. But then they say they tried to only submit once.
Or then just submit
Oh
again.
well.
Just submit over on top of it.
Oh well.
It's the same thing, it's just that they're both different documents.
Oh well.
I think he will understand. Unless,
See, if I bring these two, then fighting Lecter will have a big problem. This is...
Wait
Oh.
But if I bring this, maybe I have to bring you also.
you need a cryo that has like continuous. You need someone that applies continuous cryo.
I think this is fine for the top. Then for the bottom team, the top team, I definitely need Zhongli to fight this guy. Perpetual Array Mechanicus. And I guess let's just abuse to one-shot character.
Oh, the second half has the pyro lector.
If only I built Yunjin, then I could have done this and this, then it would have worked perfectly. Or I've maximized buff, but...
Well, floor 12, why does floor 12 look so hard?
Well, that's the point of floor 12, isn't it?
Oh. The thing is, I never went there before, so I don't know. I've never been there.
What else?
You will get there.
It's always getting harder.
Oh.
This is order.
Wait, what? My god.
Fate is
Like,
upon
I
you.
know I'm not gonna restart this. Oh my god. I accidentally out-tabbed or something. I fat-fingered it. Let's wait for the cooldowns.
Stabilize.
Delve into destiny, written in the stars.
Order guide you.
Shudder! Vengeance will be mine. Beg for mercy.
Shadows of fate.
Gather.
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
I will have order.
Delve into destiny. Fate is upon you.
More speed. Shudder. Yes.
Solidify.
Shadows of fate.
Torn to oblivion. Beg for mercy. Shudder.
Decided by destiny.
Illusion shattered.
Order guide you.
Freeze to the core. Crush.
Uncaught time error.
Rack and ruin. There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal.
What? Oh my god, no. Not like this. Come on.
Illusion shattered.
Let me scry.
Beg for mercy.
This is order.
Written in the stars.
Crush. Shine down. Beg for mercy.
Wow.
Touché.
This is okay. I don't have less than 1 minute for this. It's not good.
Punishment. By ordinance divine.
For Rex Lapis. No touching.
I swear by my sword.
Come on.
Holy
Focus. No touching.
You can't run.
Oh
All
yeah.
hail.
Well. Oh.
I'm a little low on energy. Must
Yeah,
rest.
no. I need to think of a good comp for this. My brain is not working to find a good comp for this. It's been so long since I need to keep retrying so much time. So first team definitely need a melt vaporized team somehow. And the second team also need to not die as much. Bruh. Venti. Oh, this is one.
Review array.
Stabilize.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Body and witness the power.
Go! Phew! Cross over!
Order guide you. Rise!
Everybody stand back! No, my sword! Rain cutter! Let's light it up!
Teamwork is drip!
I will have order.
Rain outlines your... Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Witness the power! Let's light it up!
Higher, higher, can't fight fire!
I'm going in!
Oh, I didn't see how much time I have left.
Time for takeoff. Blaze over.
Cryo incarnate! Barbados, guide us!
Yahoo! Access denied.
We're way behind schedule.
Use the power of flame compel.
Go as one! All hail! Think you can get away?
Manifest! Do your master's bidding in your dreams! Wind, hear me! Transfiguration!
Time for my coming.
Oh, there's definitely not enough time. Oh yeah, this guy is just too strong.
Revelation from on high.
Time for takeoff. For Rex Lapis. Access denied.
My will embodied! I swear by my sword!
Go as one!
Cryo incarnate! You will regret this!
Did I miscalculate?
Let the flames of redemption rage! Hear the inferno's call!
We're way behind schedule.
We're not doing anything.
A glimpse of the beauty.
No touching.
Take your true form!
Brace yourselves. Go as one!
Various Barbados, guide us!
Go as one! This is long overdue. Let's play. Go as one! I can fix this.
Let the flame go!
Now I'm just gonna clear this and then do some my coding. Fuck yeah, I'm not gonna 36 studies today. This is too difficult.
Adventure time! Know my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Rain!
Cross over!
fire. Order guide you.
Everybody stand back! Time to act. Let me weave you a bird.
Solidify. This is order.
No, my sword. At least this guy is somewhat easy to fight. Not the Geo Primo Vision. But everything else is hell.
Think you can get away? Go as what? You'll regret that. Take. Go as what?
Wind, hear me. Born of ice and frost, for Rex Lapis.
Do your master's bidding. Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Access denied. This is long overdue.
My will embodied.
Go and play! Let's play!
By ordinance divine. Barbados, Gladys.
Think you can get away? Here we go.
Born of ice and frost.
The abyss shall rise.
Access denied.
Oh, but this one I can choose now. What the hell? That means the first stage is the hardest. Please don't tell me the first stage is the hardest stage. This is gonna be pain. And then I just realized I'm gonna fight Maku Kenki with Ganyu. That is such a that is such a really, really bad idea. Oh my god.
Rain cutter. Going in. Let's light it up.
Time to go.
I will have order. Quake.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let me weave you a verse.
Oh great, so great.
Solidify. This is order.
Everybody stand back. Rain outlines your fate. No, my sword. Rain, see?
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Crumble. Order guide you. Solidify.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines it.
God, go down. God, That's why I'm like...
Obey! Born of ice
Freaking
and
missing
frost.
a whole HTML file. God.
Blaze over.
Missing a HTML
Take your truth.
Goodness gracious.
Brace yourself.
Oh!
Cryo incarnate. No touching.
Oh my god.
For Rex Lapis. Born of ice and frost.
Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Transfiguration. Access denied. My contract goes
Oh.
unfulfilled.
Okay, it seems. Okay, I guess I don't know. I probably have to stop the stream for you guys. It's taking too much time. Oh gosh.
How long have you been streaming?
3 hours 30.
Oh.
I mean, okay, it's not long for me as in that, but like, how do I put this into words? It's like we need to do the work first. So, as in that aspect, it's taking too long. So I don't know. I'm gonna end the stream and continue the spiral run. Maybe another day.
Bye bye.
Yes.
Hui hui dun.